Welcome back to the channel, guys. Expose and Educate here today at Aztec West, just off the M5 motorway on the way into Bristol. We're going to have a little look round. Apparently it's a private estate, and apparently the Avon and Somerset Constabulary have a couple of buildings on here. So I've looked on Google Earth, doesn't make it clear, so we're going to have a closer look, see what we can find. The wind is building up, guys, so I hope it's not too much of a problem with the sound. Don't know if other people have the same problem, but when the wind is very strong, sometimes you can feel the gimbal struggling to perform. So if it keeps up or gets any worse, what we might have to do is take it out of the gimbal, and therefore unfortunately it won't be so steady, but we'll see how it goes. So this is EE. It says hello, all visitors please pop into reception. So we're just going to have a little closer look. There's lots of barriers on this estate, but everywhere is open plan. Nothing to say no public access, but there are signs to say please keep off the grass. So you would think if they could afford signs for smoking and keeping off the grass, they could afford something to say private, no unauthorised access, that sort of stuff. So we've got some sort of lighting system. We'll have a little look up a bit closer, see what we can see. We are on CCTV, as it clearly states, but no other signs. Security contact, building bulletin, all parcels, bringing a chair back. Unusual. If you're bringing a chair back, please use the sanitising spray and cloth. I'm assuming if that's people have taken their chairs to go home and work from home. The door is moving. I don't know if that's a constant thing, or whether it's maybe the wind today. I don't know. It looks as though it's just moving of its own accord. We do have somebody in on reception, but it's not a problem.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. How are you?
Yeah. Why are you filming this property?
Because you're EE,
Yeah.
and at the moment there's a lot of concern about rising energy prices.
Yeah, but this is private property. I don't think you can film it, okay?
Thank you for telling me that. I've been looking for signs. Nowhere does it say private or no unauthorised access. I'm not coming in.
Yeah.
So, you know, no worries there.
Yeah, but they're not happy to be filmed.
You're not, or they're not.
BT.
Well, give some feedback up the chain, yeah, with respect, and say get some signs. You've got them for keep off the grass. You've got them for no smoking. Maybe, you know, something to tell people not to.
Property, so
yeah, the whole estate is, yeah.
Yeah.
But during the business hours, under the law, it's publicly accessible. Hence why you're all allowed to drive here and walk here and go down to the ponds.
Not the filming.
Yeah. No, under British law, the filming is fine.
Okay, can I have your name?
Why would you need that, sir? I haven't asked for yours.
I'm Sebastian, security guard.
Hello, Sebastian. You're very friendly. Thank you for that.
It's okay.
We don't tend to give out our details because when we put things online, often we get a bit of hate stuff coming back at us for people that don't like what we do.
Who you represent?
Just myself today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm what they call a vlogger, or a blogger, or a YouTuber. That sort of stuff.
Okay.
Do you wanna phone somebody and check?
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah. Sorry to put you on a spot.
Yeah, because you will put me in the troubles.
That's the last thing I want, honestly. Especially as you've been so professional.
You still filming?
I always film. I'm not filming with this.
Okay.
That's in case somebody's not as friendly. Yeah, I always film because sometimes you'll understand that people tell fibs.
Okay.
You know, so to protect us both, you know, I can't say you've pushed me or hit me, and likewise. Some do. You'd be surprised. Never anybody when you want them.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're just going to drop it there, guys, and we're going to wait for Sebastian to see.
Wouldn't do it. If you see the private house, would you film the private?
Now
home,
that's
yeah?
a very good point, and I can understand why you ask that. So under the law, you can film anything you can see with the human eye. If it was a house, then you could, but you wouldn't, because
Okay.
you know, when it's a private residence, it would be rude, wouldn't it? But when it's a business premises, it's a little bit different.
Okay.
So
This is why I have to inform them.
of course, yeah.
They are in the buildings.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. You certainly won't get a hard time from me, and you're not giving me one, so that's great.
Okay.
You know, we're having a good chat, and
And you don't want to give me your details, yes? Am I
I
right?
can't see why they'd be any use to you, sir, to be honest. You know, why would you need them?
Because I don't know why you are filming for what it's going to be used.
Okay, shall I tell you a bit more?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I do is I film local areas, local businesses, and I put together a story for my viewers. So because of the massive hike in energy prices, as I was coming on, I saw EE and I thought,
They got nothing to do with the energy.
no,
Mobile
but I thought, are mobile phones and stuff going to start to creep up as well? So I thought, while I'm passing, I'll come and have a look. What this is like stock footage, and then I find out some information online and put it into the video.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't want to stress you out, honestly.
Yeah, this is my job.
But you know what? In some ways, this is good for you, because if this happens again, you'll be a little bit more aware of what's what. So we look at it as an educational thing, don't we? We learn stuff every day, and if we can help somebody else understand, I mean, you can Google it later. Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act, 1972, will explain to you, especially on estates like this, about,
I'm
you know.
acting on behalf of the owner.
Of course,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And just before I'm going to hang on because I want to see if anybody else has something to say, but just before you go, I'll give you a little bit more information. Okay? But it's nothing to worry about. Hello, mate. That's a lovely smile.
That's all right. Hello, how can I help?
Sebastian, isn't it?
Yes.
I nearly forgot. He's been absolutely brilliant. I've just explained. I'm what they call a YouTuber, blogger, vlogger.
Okay.
And are you leaving, sir? I'll do that. Look, there you go. I only film people that approach me because you're doing your professional job, and you've both been very good at it.
That's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't want to? I haven't given you the full reason what I'm doing.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, tell me.
Well, I was just going to say. So I'm a vlogger, and I go and find some information out a bit more. I mean, we all know who he is, but I put it on for my viewers, people that can't get out, and they're interested. So nothing to worry about. Are you? Have I got to hang on, or have I got to wait, or no? The second guy who come out, I think he's got a clue of what it is that we do. He told Sebastian to go on in. I was just trying to find out if they want me to wait for anybody, but it doesn't seem to. So, in fairness, other than showing you the architecture, they're having some work done at the moment, as you can see up there. D and J scaffolding, and yeah, I'll just show you a little bit about the place. It's quite a big establishment. But yeah, they've been fine. I mean, they weren't rude in any way. It's a little bit rude, I suppose, if you're walking off when you're talking. But in general, Sebastian was spot on. Obviously, his concern was he didn't want to get in trouble. And that's fair enough. It's, you know. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll continue to walk around the exterior. And if Sebastian or any of his colleagues come out, we'll pick it back up. So yeah, he seemed to focus on the fact that they're nothing to do with energy. Well, we all know that, but I was going to go on to tell him that, you know, our mobile phone's going to all increase. Is everything else going to go up? You know, because of the famous current climate we hear so much about, everything's going to go up over the next few months, isn't it? So, but that's fine. Anyway, not a lot to see up this way. We'll carry on just a little bit, see what's up round the back here, and then we'll move on to the business next door. So this is the back of the property. So you can see the scaffold for the work going all the way up to the top. So we're over 3 floors, so it's quite high working up there. Couldn't see anybody, but you wouldn't want to be up there on a day like today because it is windy. So there we go, guys. That's your EE on Aztec West. Not a lot else to show you. I don't think anything else is going to happen. We've been walking around for a bit, so from expose and educate. If you like that, give us a thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next one.